and gentlemen, welcome back to Nerd Den here once again, and in today's video we're going to be looking at even more preview images for The Power of the Doctor, which is releasing this week. Yeah, 6 days from now we are going to be watching the grand finale for the Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall era. It's a feature-length special, as we've spoken about many times on the channel, and I'm really excited for it now. So yeah, some pretty cool stuff's happening there. Obviously, you know, this preview will obviously have more images and stuff like that. I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to everyone that has shown support on the channel recently, because it really does mean a lot. It really does. And obviously getting to talk about Doctor Who and kind of build like a really awesome community around this TV program has been amazing. So thank you everyone for doing that. And just showing the best support ever, because it has really raised my spirits, honestly. Thank you. But with that being said, let's get into this video. Okay, so we've got some brand new images. We've got a close-up here of Jodie Whittaker. Obviously, the 13th Doctor hanging outside the TARDIS. I'm guessing this might be when she says goodbye to Dan after the bullet train sequence of the episode, which, yeah, will be right at the start or in the early part of the episode, I'm guessing. Where we will end up saying goodbye to Dan until maybe he pops up later on in the episode, where for most of the episode he'll probably be spending in his time with Bradley Walsh's Graham O'Brien, which is, you know, a very plausible assumption, let's be honest. But let's scroll over, and we've got a nice looking shot of the lone Cyberman hanging around in the new unit headquarters, and I'm guessing this is after he invades with his Cyber Warriors and Cyber Masters. So whatever he's doing there, obviously, you know, he's got some, yeah, he's got some beef, I guess, with Kate Stewart. Could this lead to Kate being converted, maybe? We'll have to see what happens there. And then we've got a lovely shot here of the Master. Again, is he in disguise again? Is he trying to be one of the seismologists that have been kidnapped? Maybe he's not only disguising himself as Rasputin, but he's also disguising himself as, you know, someone who knows what's going on with these volcanic eruptions around, I'm guessing the Earth maybe, because obviously UNIT are involved with it, but maybe it could be happening off-world as well, and he's trying to make out to be an expert, but in reality he's behind them. And maybe this could, you know, have something to do with the Timeless Child story arc somehow, but very vague. You know, it is very vague how the Master is involved in this episode, but it sounds like he's got a grand scheme to play out in this episode. You know, for 90 minutes, I think he is going to absolutely shock us all. But then we've got another shot here of Yaz in the TARDIS, and she looks sad. So maybe this could be right after we say goodbye to Dan. And they presumably head straight off to unit headquarters, because John Bishop isn't seen during that filming. So, you know, maybe that is the case. Maybe this is, you know, Yaz and the Doctor having a little bit of a heart-to-heart, maybe, after Dan experiences a near-death experience during the bullet train sequence at the beginning of the episode. And then we have some new images as well of the Daleks, which look like they're on the volcanic planet that hasn't been named yet. Maybe it's the same mushroom one that we saw in the trailer, but yeah, it's the classic bronze Daleks where they've got the plunger and the standard gun as well. So yeah, the proper RTD era Daleks are back. You know, instead of the little variations that we've had of the bronze Daleks, these are the proper ones with the classic plunger, which is amazing to see. And they look as impressive as ever. And then we've got another shot here, I'm guessing on that same planet as well, with the 13th Doctor, with the TARDIS. It looks stunning. You know, like this shot does look stunning, and, you know, I'm guessing the 13th Doctor's shocked to see the Daleks. And then we had a trailer that celebrated the entire era of the 13th Doctor, and we've got this shot here of the Master, which has been featured in the Timeless Children, but it could be reused in this episode for maybe the whole contact situation or something, where, you know, the 13th Doctor and Sasha's Master have used the whole contact thing to interact with each other over, you know, psychic projections. Maybe we could see something like that in the episode. And then we have a slightly different shot of the Master saying, "Welcome to the end of your existence," obviously in the disguise as Rasputin. But there's a Dalek and a Cyberman behind him, which is very interesting, and it does obviously hint that we could be seeing the Daleks and the Cybermen in 1916 Russia as well, which would certainly make things interesting. It also makes me wonder what the Master's grand scheme of this episode actually is, because I honestly have no idea this time round. And then to round off the images that have been released for the power of the Doctor, we've got a shot here of the 13th Doctor in a spacesuit. I'm guessing this could be, again, after the whole bullet train sequence, because she looks sad. Like, she does generally look a little bit heartbroken, and maybe she feels some guilt for Dan nearly having a near-death experience, and realises that, yeah, she's putting her friends in danger. And maybe Dan says some words that resonate with her somehow, that would certainly put things in perspective for the Doctor. And then we've got a shot here of the 13th Doctor. I don't know where she is, but from what I can see there, right behind her, that looks like a bit of a Dalek casing. I don't know if I'm reaching there, but looks like she's repairing something, but I can't recognise the location. Maybe it is on the bullet train where she's taking the costume off, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What do you think of this image and where she could be in the episode? And then to round off the images released for today, we have got the 13th Doctor being confronted by the Daleks on the volcanic planet, where there's 4 Daleks in total, and I'm guessing she's been ambushed. And yeah, whatever their involvement is in the plot, I'm guessing it's going to be addressed here, but nevertheless, I'm always happy to see the Daleks back, so I'm super pumped to see them in this episode. But anyway, with that being said, thank you very much for tuning into today's video. If you are new around here, be sure to subscribe for more nerdy content as we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, which I would love to reach by the end of next year. But with that being said, thank you very much for all the support, and goodbye for now.